very impressed with both racers. Absolutely, both of them need to be proud of what they did because.
Yeah.
Um,
Is Danimal giving us a little performance here? Is it dinner and a
looks
show?
like it.
What's going?
Hey.
I absolutely love someone. I want to be as happy as Danimal is on stream.
Like, that is some energy. That is some vibes. I'm feeling it. I'm ready. And it looks like Danimal's ready too.
Here we go. There's Danimal's tracker. Let's get Danimal's timer. And then I don't see Aurox live yet. That's actually Flash you're seeing there. I'm going to leave him on until I get the confirmation that Aurox has gone live. He's still going. Love the dude. Alright, so I think Danimal is all set up on our end. Oh no, his game is not correct. Hang on. Where is his game? Is his game widescreened or something?
Yeah, looks like he's... no, I think it's just in the middle of his... I think he has sides darkened. I don't think it's that. Oh shoot, I didn't know Aurox started streaming with his camera on.
He used to, turned it off, and then turned it back on again. And also, hello Smithsville.
Oh, hi, it's me, Smithsville. Hello.
Nice little transition there.
Hi, Smithsville.
Is he live now? Okay, he is live. So we will say goodbye for now to Flash AM. Flash AM, GG's, very well played.
Absolutely. Claps in the chat for Flash again.
It was a good race. I was watching it just sitting here. I was also talking to Aurox while watching it. Really good decisions made on Uki's part. Flash also did very well. Both really good watches.
Ooh, I have an interesting idea for, because oh wait, hang on. I think I cropped the tracker incorrectly. Row. Okay, let's try that. That looks a bit more normal. I may need to duplicate the second stream because the stats are not visible on Aurox's end.
The stats aren't visible?
So so Aurox has his tracker split into two parts. So like you can see if you look at Aurox's stream in its entirety, the stats are like cut separately from the rest of the tracker. So I need to have like two separate streams to kind of recreate the solo tracker view. It's not perfect. Oh god, that's not a perfect science, but you know what? We're rolling with it, I think. Can we do maybe something like this? That doesn't look the worst.
It works for the purposes we need it for.
That's all it needs to be. Okay. I don't want anyone to change their layouts. We will do our very best to accommodate all layouts. We have the time. Most importantly, we have the technology.
I've also got the Khadgar pulled up on my end, so I'm just watching off of that.
I'm also streaming to Discord, so you should be able to see everything. Right now,
I mean, the Khadgar's going to be at the same speed.
Okay.
Because I assume that's how you're showing it off on stream, not on stream, but on in Discord.
Correct. So Let me quickly reset the tracker. Let me load in the seed, and then I'll give you guys a chance to discuss the tracker. Let me. They might be off in just a bit, but here is the current seed that they should have in their tracker. Let me double check that is the case. Looks accurate to me.
Really good spread out. And I was talking to Aurox about his routing and what he likes to do, and seeing that 8 on Pride lands, I'm probably going to see a bit of a diversion. That's just something that seems to be good. Otherwise, everything's pretty spread out really well. I like the look. It fits in really well with his routing, so I think it's going to be pretty good.
Another 5 on drives, which Roro, it sounds like chat wants to have a word with you.
Let him. Drives are good. Drives teach you to not brute force everything. It teaches you to use your drives in the middle. Route your drives in. It's very important.
Period. Thank you for that insight, because and it's something that we see a lot of people do. We actually saw it a lot in the last race where people were popping it in the middle of fights. Like, I think someone used Valor on Thresholder to level it up, so definitely a good advice there.
I just noticed that there's another 5 on drives. I was in the other room briefly, in between seeds, and I can't believe it. Again? Reminder to sort or did that not work out as I intended? My bad. Me.
Good, he's gonna remember to put him on Sora attack. Good. Yeah, never forget to put them on Sora attack lest they start hitting stuff when you're trying to death abuse. So Danimal going into BC first. That's interesting.
It's good death abuse to get out of the way just because of how little damage they do.
True, 100%.
Both of them did it.
Yeah, no.
The Walpy shield!
I have Oryx's little routing thing pulled up. BC's usually the start, and he tends to leave before Bell's Room, but I think most people probably would leave before Bell's Room, but I guess he just wants to get the death abuse out of the way, Danimal. So that's interesting. Agrabah get that death abuse out of the way, which is smart.
Which, if we see that continue on, we might actually see Halloween Town after this. On Danimal's side.
We might even see Twilight Town after this, then.
Oh god, he's using peak performance.
Oh no, into Pridelands.
Into Pridelands. Okay, I mean, that's alright.
Oh, wow.
My issue with peak performance is that the art of the dry forms was done by me.
I thought you were about to talk some smack on someone, and I was like, oh, maybe don't, and then you shot out and it was you.
No, that was me. I was the one who drew that.
Masterform, I missed that entirely.
It's right after the death abuse, so Danimal has yet to open a chest in Agrabah. Despite the tracker chest visual, Danimal just got that from doing the death abuse, and Aurox is going to get a similar reward here. Not similar, exactly the same reward.
Is Danimal using the Fresh Faces Keyblade?
He is using the Fresh Faces Keyblade. Take a look at that beauty. If you actually watch him swing the Keyblade, you'll actually get to see the Ukraine colors as the contrail. We had the creator of said beautiful Keyblade in comms earlier, and is in chat currently, down in 1016. 1016, 101... 1016 just rolls off the tongue better for me.
But I do like Aurox continuing pushing through Agrabah. Because with it only being a 4, if you get it done early, no reason to come back.
Yeah. And getting a magnet.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh my god, again? That is the 3rd seed today with proof of non-existence and the start of Pridelands. The exact proof in the exact same location. That's crazy.
It doesn't really offer up any sort of strategic advantage to either of them, because you just something you get, it's an 8, you'll be going there.
Absolutely.
So, interesting to see. Good, he remembered to use the drive form to blow up the stalls. Good.
I just noticed
Light
we
and
get
Darkness
Light and
on
Darkness.
level 2.
Yeah. Are we going to use that
Light
right
Darkness.
now?
Ooh.
Or
It would be a good detour for Aurox while he doesn't have any HP.
it looks like we're attempting to do that, right? We are.
Oh, I taught him so well.
Also, Danimal finding quite a bit of utility himself with a Valor form in Pridelands. So we have 2 forms, 3 technically if you count the Light and Darkness. 3 forms available already for that 5 on drives.
Yeah, it doesn't look like anything of value is being lost by not going to Pride Lands early, because this is all just before Scar.
Right.
Drive converter in PL2, in Pride Lands as well.
Yeah.
I hope he remembers to take off Light and Dark.
Oh, that's a
Once he
mistake
gets to
I
his
made
next
for
menu.
far too long in my rando career. I think it took me like a year before I consistently remembered to take it off.
Yeah, it takes a bit of strength to remember.
The glee of seeing final form outweighs my decision making or my memory to take off Light and Darkness.
Understandable. And then it looks like Danimal's just gonna go do the normal shotguns, probably ending in Port Royal and then pushing it if he gets a magic before then, or leaving to go do something else. A lot of reports early too, which is good.
Yeah. I want to hang on.
Monkey.
I want to hang on to this race as long as possible because these two, near and dear to my heart, very personal friends at this point. Oh my God, Wisdom Form and Halloween Town Shotgun. Holy cow! Race. The seed is moving.
Flare Force.
Oh my
Hold on a minute.
God! Tools galore. Before the seed manages to throw another exciting thing at me, I want to get my sentence out that these two were among the first two supporters of Fresh Faces 2. So it's very, very saddening to see that they're up against each other this early. I don't want to lose either of them. Now the seed can throw whatever nonsense it wants at us. How early do you think, as Aurox's former coach, and I guess technically current coach as well, how early do you think that with that Light and Darkness acquired that he's going to pivot into a TT1 station fight?
Allow me to pull up my handy-dandy Aurox tracker to find out. So because we have it, most likely after he finishes his Pride Lands shotgun, he'll be doing all of Beast Castle, all of Twilight Town, all of Hollow Bastion, all of Port Royal, and all of OC if he needs to.
That
So
was all the
relatively
world.
soon.
What's left?
Yeah, no. So we'll probably see it after he does his Pride Lands. Right now, he's currently in Halloween Town, so he's only going to go as far as I believe just to the hill before the fight Danimal's doing. I don't think he's gonna push it that far. And then he'll do after this OC, probably just up to Hades, Port Royal 3 checks, base Paranoid Shotgun, Disney Castle. As of now, he's probably gonna skip out on Disney Castle, so we probably won't see that. And then Pride Lands, and then should go to Twilight Town. So, probably within the next 15 minutes, we should see it. Because I'm always making sure to preach, think ahead. Think ahead. Where are you going to be in 15 minutes?
It's good advice. Danimal electing to get some extra levels here. This is a strategy I like to use on crit. These guys can give an extra level or two.
It's an outdated strategy, but it checks out.
I still use it. Are you calling me outdated?
No, I'm just saying it's outdated.
Ooh.
My time is precious, so I usually tend to not need levels. I'm just gonna get my levels later. But I think a lot of people do opt to kill those boxes on the way out.
Which, speaking of levels, it's definitely a recency bias, but that one on levels scares me.
Yeah, it scares me too, and it's for the exact same reason, that recency bias.
It'll probably be early levels. They don't have to worry about it.
Where did Danimal get the... Or is that a PR... That's a PR hint. Or not PR, PL hint. The Peter Pan hint in OC.
Yeah. But it looks like it's maybe past Hades' escape. Yeah, I wouldn't worry about it then. So everyone's coming to the end of their shotgun from what it looks like. Just about done.
We're already coming up on a lot of 1s and 2s.
Yep. But I will say that the slight positional advantage I would give to Aurox for having final form. It opens up options for going to Twilight Town and finishing Twilight Town, which is something that if Danimal doesn't do, he'll put off for a while probably. Because efficiency, we all have the efficiency brain. We don't want to do things that aren't efficient. But Aurox is a man that I taught to always level forms. Me and him both love leveling forms.
What a seed to prep for then.
Yes.
Yeah, having final is definitely an advantage no matter how you cut it.
He's not even worried about the 5-on forms either because he knows he's just going to level them as he goes through the seed. It leaves another thing you have to worry about and think about, so you just don't waste your time with looking at it. Almost like it never existed. So now, ultimately, it's a big decision after Space Paranoids.
Well, Danimal has yet to do some of the shotguns that Aurox has, right? Because Danimal has not done the Agrabah shotgun yet, right? And same with the BC shotgun.
Yeah, no, he hasn't done those ones yet. I am anticipating, or at least not anticipating, but I'm hoping that Aurox skips out on Disney Castle since it's green and sees. Oh, he should skip it. It's a green 0. They're both gonna skip it. Good. So we're probably gonna go immediately into Pridelands and then Twilight Town for Aurox's side.
Yet another seed with no proof of healing. Sorry, chat.
Sag. But that does completely take away the need to even look at DC. So ultimately a net win for everyone.
Yes. I hate Disney Castle with a passion. That is one thing most people will know about me. Hal Bastion, he's diverting from his own list. What are you doing?
He's gone rogue.
Oh, he has final form. Smart.
But
See?
he popped master.
No! What did I teach you?
Maybe, I think it might have just been an accidental slip, to be honest.
No!
Accidental slips, they happen.
The intense Piccolo training that I gave him long back.
I think that he meant to use final form. Or
He probably
so
did.
many times. I think he just. It was one of those, like, the menu was either on final form or somehow he accidentally, like, hit the D-pad twice.
Ooh, aerial dive. I like that.
Fire.
It's going to go really well with final form, I'll tell you that much.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
Final
there's a
fire,
fire in
go
Beast
Burr.
Castle. Damn. Oh, another finishing plus, even better. Yeah, Beast Castle's going to be good. Oh, we're also going to be doing this. Interesting.
Bailey fight, okay.
And Danimal has found a fire in the West Wing. I didn't see Aurox push it. Did Aurox just also do the Death Abuse and just leave?
Yes,
Okay.
Death Abuse dip.
Okay. Ooh, and Danimal is electing to potentially keep going.
Yeah, might as well.
We have
I mean,
Master
just
Form,
go
we
as
have-
far as you can.
We have Master Form also, so we can get some levels in between the phases, or even use Valor Form and get some hits in. The strat that Flash AM used in the last seed.
My, they got a lot of armor and accessory slots just from doing the normal stuff. Also, smart menuing before pushing the wardrobe. Always good. Efficiency.
Efficiency.
That. Granted, nowadays it's not as necessarily efficient because you can't fail the wardrobe, but still.
Definitely one of my more favorite quality of life changes when it comes to rando.
Yeah. The days take me back when you would hear people mashing triangle and then stop in their microphone, and then they start mashing again and then stop.
Okay, I do miss that.
I believe I called one of my friends out. I think it was Torix a while back. Because he was able to get the 2 push because his computer was so slow back then. Because he was playing on his laptop, so he was actually able to get 2 pushes when everyone else would normally do 3. Because the 2 pushes was like something you have to be a task to do because it's too hard. So that was pretty interesting. Oh, I guess he's electing to do Hollow Bastion 2.
My guess is that we still don't know where Limit Form is or Valor Form, and unlike Pridelands, Hollow Bastion 2 cannot have reports. So my suspicion is that Aurox is like, all right, well, these checks are more likely to be proofs than reports.
True.
I believe Danimal missed that made the world blue.
Well, I mean, he's nowhere near a save point, so he might as well
the
just
dungeon.
be pushing
The dungeon
through.
has a save point.
Oh yeah, I don't know. He's throwing for content, I guess.
I wouldn't say throwing. I think
might
he's
be.
just missing.
It might be a tool push as well. There's a lot of chests between here and Beast, and it's not the biggest time sink. So
Well, it is
No.
a little bit because of the minigame. The minigame is the thing I'm more concerned about.
yeah,
And we also found a cure somewhere. I know I'm not making that up. Aurox's side, okay.
Yes.
Once more in 100 Acre Wood.
Come on, runner.
oh yeah, Dare's right. We have found Valor. It's in Pridelands.
Right, but I'm saying that from Aurox's perspective, right?
Oh, okay, got it. Yeah.
Pridelands can have a bunch of paper, whereas HB2 only has important checks that aren't reports. Right,
So
right.
now
Of
it just
course.
had a cure,
Yeah.
which makes me sad because that means it's
Which I mean,
towards the crystal fissure.
looking at Pridelands, it is technically a bunch of paper because it's 2 torn pages and 2 reports.
That is true. And
So
who
what you're
knows,
saying
there
is
might
it's a
be more
fire
paper.
hazard.
And and Aurox is electing to continue here. Final levels are possible, and you can get some early master levels in core should you push forward.
Corridors. He is final. I agree with this. Hey, don't kill them with the form explosion because that would suck.
There's the reflect.
We're good.
Okay.
Ooh, big reflect.
Always a valuable pickup. No one wants to do this reflectless if they have to. If they don't have to.
I'm gonna pretend he didn't go into core.
Well, I think we're gonna try to get master levels here, right?
Does he have master?
Yeah, he started with his
Oh, he
Naruto.
does. Oh, that's right. Okay, I completely forgot about this. I was like, oh yeah, there's stuff in core that you can use to level master.
Oh, and he's continuing on. He is not giving up on master here.
Yeah, level master.
The form you can level.
Yeah. It's pretty quick too. As of now, he just needs 1 death abuse, I think, to get it to 5.
All over the country, armies of young people are blasting away at invaders from outer space and paying for the privilege.
And given that it's a 5, I do not blame wanting to get as much of it out of the way as possible.
Which has created some
Neither do I.
well. Although it looked innocent enough, this machine turned out to have
So I think after we leave here,
kept kids mesmerized for hours.
we're probably heading to Pridelands maybe to get some potential forms that are there, and then Twilight Town. That's my guess.
I would hope that was his idea, but it looks like he wants to just push the restoration site chests and continue on.
Well, you get good
Now-
levels in final form here, so can't blame them.
Also, I'm going to potentially throw in something he might do because he is a crazy man. he has fire in final, and he's going to let it go to his head and try to fight Demix and use Wisdom Form to push into the Crystal Fissure. If he does that, he has big brain, and I will give him a bonus.
My only concern with trying to level the form so early is that you have 2 shotguns that have a combined 14 checks. Would you not want to potentially double check that you don't have more forms at your disposal before going gung-ho into good leveling spots?
Not to mention one of those shotguns has a proof. We know that one. While it's early on, I don't know that I would call it the biggest brain play, but it is an interesting one for sure.
Yeah.
Okay.
This makes
not gonna
sense.
Give me a heart attack today. Thank God. Also, I will be back in a moment. I have to run downstairs, so continue on without me.
Collective sigh of relief.
You know, the core push for Master Form, it's an interesting play because it's what you have available at the time, right? And it's like if it nets me something early on, I totally get it. It's not the play I would have made, but I respect it.
For sure. It's definitely being aware of what you have, where you are, and, you know, there was already a reflect on final. What's to say there wasn't something early on Master?
Right. I think based on what I saw from Uki last stream, Uki pushed into TT3 and was able to get all the forms up very quickly, which is what I assumed we might have seen from Aurox given the high check count in TT. And it looks like it's still what we're going to see. Because Aurox didn't die on the hill that I'm going to stick here and level Master to the max. Just like, I'm already here, we'll do 1 round and then dip out.
Yeah, I would be surprised if, given the tools that he had, proof of non-existence, I almost had a moment.
Okay.
Given the tools that he has, I can't see Twilight Town being too far off.
So I assume at some point in Agrabah he unlocked final form? Danimal?
I actually don't recall when he finally popped that, but he does have
Are you
it.
talking about the final form?
Yeah, final form.
Yep, that just happened in Halloween Town.
Oh, he did in Halloween Town. Okay.
So, both of them kind of circling back the content the other did. I think after this, they both are virtually in a similar spot, right? Danimal has pushed in BC, whereas Aurox has pushed HB2. Neither has pushed TT yet, continuing the trend of delaying TT for later. You think we might reconvene? Both of them might just go jump on TT?
Potentially. That could be the case that they both do it at the same time. Realistically, if Danimal continues pushing into corridors, they'll basically be neck and neck.
Yeah. While we've got some time while they're catching up on content, we have 3 commentators. Pick a number on how many proofs you think are going to be on drive. Could be 0, 1, 2, or 3.
I don't think there's going to be any on drives. I think it's just all going to be just other stuff.
What is... Huh?
Yeah, I don't think there's going to be a single drive piece on there.
Sorry, not what you're saying. What is going on Danimal's end? Is this a mod?
Oh, yeah, I think it's a mod specifically that messes with the skybox in this world. It makes everything dark.
Okay.
So it basically makes it nighttime.
Whew. Okay, I just wanted to double check that wasn't like gonna start crashing the game.
No, it's a graphical bug with the mod, I think.
Okay, so both of them doing the TT. I am going to say we're gonna get a repeat of the same thing with 2 proofs. AB?
I'm gonna split the difference. I'm gonna say 1 proof on drives. It's a little bit of recency bias, but I don't think we're gonna see the full-on onslaught of them that we had last seed.
Alright, our predictions have been made. Oh my god, there's a hint that there's a magnet form on drives. A magnet form? Sorry, a magnet on dry forms. There we go.
Yo, magnet form sounds base.
Magnet form is my favorite form, y'all.
Magnet form is just when you get magnetic from the start.
Let's go.
So if my math serves me correct, which it doesn't, because Danimal somehow has 26 checks and I've not been keeping up, so I must have missed a couple here and there.
It looks like he has BC over BC 100 acre and
Oh wait, I forgot that there's 3 checks that you start with, so that makes sense.
yeah.
So this is what I currently have for our joint tracker going into the station fight. So 1 proof found in Pride Lands. Collectively, only HP2 and STT are looking significantly juicy. Everything else is a very low number.
Yeah. I mean, I realistically would be pushing the 5s. That would be, or not 5s, pushing the high numbers. But then again, realistically, they're kind of just in pick a world and clear it. Start with the 2s and the 3s and just work your way
down. Yeah.
Level forms as you go. Seems like a pretty commonplace thing. They have Valor form and Wisdom form. I would elect to level Wisdom form in the tower. That's just me being me. I would use Valor form at the first fight, and then the revert you get for free. Wisdom the rest of the way up the tower. Or you can Wisdom the first one, Valor the rest of the way, because there's soldiers, but I don't know. Depends. Lots of choices.
I am personally biased towards the PR minute fight for my Valor form levels, because you just get levels no matter whether they're in the shadow or not. So I'm just never worried about getting my Valor levels if I have PR1 on the table.
True. That is always a good one. I just think because there's going to be so many boss fights that you'll just get Valor off that.
Not to mention, with Valor being hits, I'm less picky about where I level it, just because it can be anywhere. Fights like this tower here in Twilight Town, I'm definitely leaning more toward Wisdom because of just the sheer number of Heartless.
Yeah.
What a cruel place for Trinity Limit. Right after it's like very useful early on.
It just means STT will be a lot better.
True. Preemptive improvement.
Because I wouldn't hold it past if they put limit form in STT. That's something they've done a numerous amount of times.
Yeah, Roro.
Much to the chagrin of runners.
Yeah, it is really common for the seed to be a fickle mistress and put stuff.
I felt that one in my bones, AB. I think both players are going to elect to climb here, given the number of checks here. Yeah. Felix Dubois, you were right. The pirates do not count as heartless, but Valor form doesn't matter what you hit, as long as it's an enemy. So nobody, heartless, pirate, all of the above count as Valor levels. Both
if it hits, it fits.
Exactly. Both players following the Smithsville approach of leveling Wisdom here.
Oh yeah, no, for Wisdom they don't work.
They both have the same mod, with a God Arc showing up on Wisdom 4. Another Reflect.
Ooh.
Another one.
Reflera in TT1.
But both players have Reflega now, which is really good.
It'll be
Oh,
go ahead.
right. I forgot about the reflect on drives.
Yeah. So I might be in big trouble here with my double proof assumption here, because we only have 2 checks left there.
Continuing into Twilight Town, good, love it, great idea. Continue on. I wholeheartedly follow this decision.
I think we're gonna see Danimal do something similar.
We're gonna get final level 6. We're gonna see what's on final level 6. It's gonna be that magnet we all want, please. Give them Magnera.
Correct me if I'm wrong. For limit form, I thought the leveling condition was that you use the finisher, not necessarily that you hit anything with it.
The limit form,
yes.
yes, you have to use the finisher. Valor is the one where you can just hit. It's just the number of hits.
Now, that is true for limit form. However, for Ragnarok, you have to hit them with the last hit of Ragnarok, the third laser, to get a point.
Right. Which is why for leveling, I tend to do not strike raid, the other one.
So we're gonna do our form
Sonic.
leveling here instead.
I like
in,
it.
SP. Yeah, no, I like it too. It's a smart decision. It's a smart decision. Kill 2 birds, 1 stone. But then again, you know, that one makes me not want to be there.
It's quick. If it's a report, the nice thing is that there is a small likelihood it could be on hostile program, but if it is a report, it would peep its head earlier rather than later, more than likely. Cure on Valor 4, so I'm out of the running. There is at maximum 1 proof on drives. We back to drives bait.
So he might elect to do wisdom somewhere else.
Although we can't really level another form here, right? Other than wisdom? Okay, he's just electing to...
Yeah.
We have Hollow Bastion 2, should we need to go into Final Fantasy fights.
This right here, that master form, just getting that 1 level. Music. Music to my ears. You know where the drive level, where the drive orbs come from. Good. Good. Beautiful. Love it. It's great.
Alright, let's see what Space Paranoids 1 yields us, if anything.
It looks to be Bubkiss.
Are we going to see a hostile program this early? We are!
Might as well.
You're here. It's info. You might even get a report out of it that hints something useful. We have duck flares.
My money.
Sark proof.
Oh no.
Oh. We win those. That'd be beautiful. But I have a nagging suspicion it might just be a... I'll say ukulele charm. The funny thing would be final form. That would make me laugh.
Oh no, Felix, don't talk that into existence.
Oh yeah, that would be... I've only seen 1 double proof STT in the practice settings or the practice seeds that I'm aware of. Beautiful fight from Danimal, by the way. For the unaware, once you get past the first phase, once you freeze hostile program in final form, you can just glide into him and his HP bar just erases. And we found a blizzard.
Okay. Ugh. It's a popsicle. This is deep freeze. What was wrong with me? Why did I draw that?
Danimal following up in TT2 here.
Yep.
I wonder if we're going to see Danimal also dip before TT3 or if he'll just turn right back around. You might know better than me, Smiths, but I wonder if Aurox left TT3 for a potential to maybe find limit form first so that you can level Final 7 in TT3 while you're there?
Potentially that could be the case. He just knows he can go there at any point in time to level both form and level. So it really just depends on if he wants to go back. He very well will. In fact, I'm almost like 97% sure he's going to go back there to
Agreed.
TT3.
Agreed.
When he does it, probably after Hollow Bastion and maybe one more too. I shudder to think Twin Lords. That is an argument to level up either Wisdom or Valor there. If he wants to keep pushing Agrabah, which I don't hate. But I guess Danimal's just gonna push TT3. I don't hate it.
Two really good plays here, and new content from both ends. So this is exciting.
Yeah.
I think that it's kind of a shame I didn't get Rain's perspective on this. Oh my god, horizontal slash and PR. But one thing that I have yet to see, because this happened between Rain and Denki in Fresh Faces 1. Two really solid players that made I want to say the top 32. One pushed one world, the other one pushed another, and they were both like equally good, and a double proof happened in one. So I'm curious to see if a similar thing might happen here. So far, it doesn't look like it because we just found final for Danimal. Final proper, rather.
Yeah, that's terrible. That's rude. Why would they put that there?
Definitely makes me feel way better about popping it with light and dark.
Yeah.
Yeah, if you find light and dark, just immediately get final. Like just do it. Especially on beginner. Like it's gonna get harder to death to be. Well, actually, no, you're not using an auto form. All right, if you have an auto form and light and dark, do that too, because it's funny.
Oh, proof of peace.
Oh, proof of peace.
Cannot spell proof without PR.
You were waiting for that one. You were just waiting.
You also can't spell it without oof, and that's a big one.
Together, the both of you managed to spell proof.
Yes.
Beautiful, beautiful synergy.
Much like we have G-Rip, now we have PR oof.
PR oof.
So here's a funny one for all you guys fighting Barbosa. Trap him in the magnet, hit him with the thunder, and watch as he dies. It's funny.
Yes.
Because it's like a bajillion hits of magnet, and it just keeps dealing damage. But it drives his revenge value through the roof.
Broader striking.
Oh,
Broaders,
no.
it's a thing.
Broaders,
is
oh
happening.
no. Not what have we started? Oh no.
Broaders to the moon.
Also, Danimal just got Stitch, and he's at level 30, so Aurox is about to get the same thing. I believe level 30 is the next level check, and that's exactly what Aurox's tracker is telling us. So
Yeah,
level 30
he should get
is
it
Stitch.
here. He should get it here in PR. Also, it's just a money pouch, so... who cares? Twilight Town's dead. Come here to level. You get nothing. You lose. You stole fizzy lifting drink.
Which, speaking of levels, I missed entirely that it was ukulele charm on levels.
Yeah, it was level 30, so Aurox is going to get it here probably in... I'm not sure if he'll get it in PR2, because there's not really a mob fight that you're gonna do.
So Sora's level is considered heart on the path hints, so I guess you could say his friends were in his heart.
That's too Kingdom Hearts even for Kingdom Hearts.
Chat, boo this man.
People lose their mind when they see 7 and 13, so you know.
True.
The whole community has its intricacies. Valor form leveling here is funny, so I 100% agree with it.
And really, just it's not even the worst place I've seen Valor leveled. It's actually kind of decent. So
It netted him the level. I am shocked that neither of these players have used Flare Force yet, but I guess there hasn't really been a... You have forms to level, so why use Flare Force?
Yeah. A good place for Flare Force to get a lot of use in is Engine Core of right before Armor 1. It's a good place to use it.
the Fresh Faces doesn't have a lot of opportunity.
God!
Oh, Limit Form! Yo!
What a push.
Wow.
That could still be a double proof in PR, technically, because if it is on limit, you might need that limit form. And he's going straight into STT to level this form.
I agree with it.
Okay. I'm not
Have
mad
my
at it.
support.
I'm not mad at it.
This is. But we're
Watch
about
him.
to see a massive
Watch him get
divergence.
Promise Charm. Watch him get Promise Charm, and then Proof on Limit form.
It could
Watch. Just watch.
It could
Just
be.
watch.
But Danimal might elect here. We have one magnet. So I'm not sure we're actually going to see Final Fantasy fights, but he does have Wisdom and Wisdom Fire at that. So maybe Danimal will elect to just actually finish all of HB2 here. So this is going to be a pretty massive divergence between the two of them.
Also, he went for the speed choice by choosing the Defender. Good choice. Good choice. Most people will pick up the Magic Mallet, which is understandable, but never neglect the speed.
Yeah, if this proof is in STT, and even if it's just on limit, this is time well spent, I think.
Yes. This is great decisions coming from Aurox. I am happy about them. We would love to see a backloaded STT, because that's just like a larger waste of time. But going here now is pretty good.
Danimal's mods are killing me. Why are the dancers Kyrie? Why aren't the dancers Kyrie?
So he's using a mod in the mod loader called Better STT. It is created by a crazy man in the community, but a friend of mine. Also, he's made a lot of weird things, like the Moogles being a Rainbow Woody. That is another thing he did.
Is this Sean you're talking about?
It's Sean.
Yeah, Sean has made
Shenanigans.
But you have
There's
to be
the
more
magnet.
specific when you say the mods, because Danimal has probably about 30 mods running.
Yep. Excellent use of Flare Force here. He used it a little bit early, though.
Doesn't matter. We're
Wait a
gonna
sec. What are the little music note things?
mini.
Mini. Stretched out mini.
Oh my god.
The mod is called Dancing Queen.
Oh, that's a beautiful name.
That is a very fantastic name.
Yep, the mod is called Dancing Queen.
So we have 3 checks behind Demix. Oh my god.
Well, since he doesn't have the Proof of Peace, it really does suck that he'd have to come back that much later to check it.
True.
So, if it is on Proof of Peace check, then, like, oof.
Yeah, because that means having to go through PR before. Oof. Oof.
Big ol' time sink.
So Limit 3 had the magnet, or something on Limit had the magnet. I didn't quite catch what level it was, but Aurox got the magnet.
Level 3,
Okay,
I believe.
So Limit 3 will have it, and Danimal is going to get Wisdom 5 and 6, which I don't think Aurox has yet.
Answer
All
report
right.
3 says...
Ooh.
Space Paranoids is Blizzard! Oh my god, he doesn't have to waste the time in Space Paranoids now! Oh my god!
That's huge.
Time save. However, Danimal did get those levels in, but I guess Aurox also had those levels, has those levels now. So not really a huge need to go do screens at all.
No, because he has TT3 for levels. He doesn't ever need to go do screens.
Wisdom 5 and 6 not yielding anything. This could be a level 7 check.
Level 7 has Genie. Now, do it. Show me. Show me your Genie.
That don't take that out of context, chat.
For legal reasons, this is a joke.
Thank you for covering our bases here.
Huh?
Exactly. Thank you.
What did he say?
What did he say? He told me to show him his genie.
Alright, so we're coming up to the end of the struggle fights, which is always my favorite thing because it means 7 wonders, which means more checks.
Speaking of more checks, Danimal's also going to get 4 more here.
Yeah.
So new content from both
Man.
people.
Alright, what's in Crystal Fissure? Come on, it's Christmas. Open up your presents. What'd you find?
You found
An avocado.
A magnet.
A magnet.
a proof.
A proof.
Oh, another one. Is that the same check that?
That's exactly the same place where proof of connection was last seed too. This is a different seed, right? We can confirm this is a different seed than the last one.
Yeah, because we would have had
Nothing on
promise.
drives.
There's only one more on drives, and there were 2 proofs.
That'd be funny if you just gave him the same seed. Also, really nice to have a magnet right there because he's above the floor from Magnera, so he just gets to kill them really fast.
So we're just missing.
He
Promise
doesn't
Charm.
have a limit for him.
Of the
Yeah,
proofs, right?
we're just
Okay.
missing Promise Charm. So now, if Promise Charm is on limit, big things happen.
If Promise Charm is in 1K, big things happen.
If Promise Charm is an STT, even bigger things happen.
There's so many big things that can happen right now.
So many big things.
Too many. Big
Phrasing. Phrasing.
things. Thank you for keeping us grounded, AB. If PC's on Yeet, many big things happen. That's very true. There has us all outdone.
All right, 3 checks. 3 checks. Come on, or
4.
4 chests. I forget the number. Come on, something. Be something. Be big.
There's
Be
lots
big.
of reports still left, unfortunately, and this is a first visit.
Terrible. Big things. Show me the goods.
There's the fire that was
don't-
hinted.
There's 2 things teased in the mansion. Ah!
What is 1K? 1K yields a blizzard.
Interesting. So you can leave after Crystal Fissure, which is good to know.
And we're seeing treasure room, maybe?
Agrabah? New stuff? New things?
More new stuff.
thing?
Lots of new stuff from these racers. Very different pushes here. Very exciting. Just to quickly show you the joint tracker before Aurox or Danimal find something. We are up to 41 checks. We are missing 5 reports. So I think they can only be where? Olympus Coliseum, Pride Lands, Halloween Town, Agrabah, and STT. They can't be...
Those are Peter.
Go ahead.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead. No, you finish.
I was just going to say they can't be on the drives in the 100 acre. That's it.
Okay. All right. So what I was going to say is that's Peter Griffin in the background, dressed up as Peter Pan.
AB, that was beautiful. I thought that was maybe I had Danimal's audio on. I was like, huh? Took me a second to register that one.
All right, we're going to go ahead and do our limit form leveling, which I enjoy. Doing it right here while the menu stays yellow. Nice.
Wait, did I just see that correctly? I did not know that. Danimal looked up, and I thought I saw the save point still showing up on at the top.
It probably does that. I don't know.
I never knew that.
All right, what's on limit 7?
Present.
Ew. Gross.
07 for Daxian and the Limit 7 Dream.
All right, mansion. Mansion stuff. What do we got in the mansion? Come on, big stuff. Big stuff.
Danimal catching up on the form leveling here in Treasure Room. Aurox making great use of limit levels all the way up to limit 7 in STT. And this is where...
Ooh, that was close. He almost walked out.
Yeah. Imagine if there's a proof here now after he walked out. Or the promise charm here. Secret answer report
Oh,
4.
good paper.
Does that tell us anything useful? Hollow Bastion has fire. No, it does not tell us anything useful.
Boring pages and a report. No!
Well, the Torn Pages could be interesting because that could give access to the remaining one in 100 Acre, which we know cannot be a report.
It told him where Master Form was. Halloween Town. Halabastion, never mind, not Halloween Town. Smart, push it. Yes! Go find the proof! That's my boy! I'm gonna go run downstairs again.
I'm trying to remember who was Danimal's coach during that. Oh, Met. It would have been. I want Met to come by and quickly have that same energy.
Right. Yeah, unless Yeet had something, STT was bait.
Oh my god, another piece of paper.
Reporting that the ukulele charm is on Sora's heart.
So where does Danimal go now? Does Danimal probably push STT as well, or are we going Port Royal? We don't have many forms we can level. STT!
Oh, STT.
Do it. What a beautiful Demix fight. Oh, this STT is just pure time loss. Oh no.
Well, Danimal can't possibly know that.
No.
Yeah, that's the unfortunate thing and the curse of knowledge.
But we could probably get Wisdom 6 here, which is nice.
Indeed. So we're missing. Both players are missing one proof, but Aurox is about to get it.
Yeah.
So if Danimal commits to STT, which I have to imagine you're going to.
Oh, we actually might be able to get level 7.
Oh, that's right.
Is there
We haven't
enough?
seen that yet. I forgot about that. We haven't.
And he got the level 30, so he got the ukulele charm.
It actually has to be a level 7 check because Danimal has Master 6 and there's still one missing. So there's a level 7 check here. Which could serve good for Aurox because Aurox has yet to do TT3. So Final 6 is also on the table. There's Wisdom 7.
Damn. It's probably on Valor 7. Dreadful. Oh, he's also going to pick up Magnica from this. Because there's the magnet in the crystal fissure. Yo. Alright, so he's going to do 1,000 Heartless. That's fair, that's fair. You got Magnica, so you're good. You're going all the way.
And yeah, between the combined trackers, we're running out of places.
Alright, so here's going to be Smithville's big brain brainoscopy.
Lay it on us.
Sorry, what?
Big brainoscopy. Wait. Oh, wait. Okay, we're probing the brain. We're probing the brain.
We're probing the brain. Alright, so it's going to be LOD.
That would be very fitting for both of these players.
Honestly, I'm mad at it.
But here's the thing, it's going to be in a terrible place in LOD.
Yeah, that was a very iconic seed that both of these players played.
It's going to haunt them.
It's haunted them.
Thunder Rider. It's going to be Thunder Rider has the Promise Charm. I do not wish it on my most vile enemy, but it might be there.
You do know with the Danimal mod that he made for the trauma that a 1 LOD caused last year, right?
What did he make out of it?
He made a Kill Bill siren as the background music for all of LOD, as well as every room transition being row ... Thank you for the PTSD. So, so a lot of the first, the returning fresh faces are running that mod because it's unfortunately far too real.
You know what I haven't seen unless I missed it in one of the other races?
What have you not seen?
I need someone to do Minesweeper strats in the LOD minute fight.
I'm sure that if Sweeping Rocks had time to play in FF2, he would have done it again for us all. Unfortunately,
Absolutely.
I didn't see Sweeping Rocks in the qualifiers. I did message him. I think he's just been so busy as of late that he just does not. He's not had a chance to play. But he did RSVP. Would love to get him in the commentary booth to talk about Minesweeper strats. That would be great.
What in the world are Minesweeper strats?
I guess we have a clip of it somewhere. But basically, during the 1 minute fight in LOD, Sweeping Rex just pulled out Minesweeper and just started playing it for the stream to watch.
Oh. Oh! I remember.
Yeah, it was in the trailer.
It was the most unhinged thing I think I'd ever seen at that point.
One huge thing going in Aurox's favor, sorry to kind of derail the conversation, but one thing that helps Aurox a little bit is that he did not spend additional time doing the minigame in BC or doing Beast. He dipped immediately once seeing the Thunder.
Yeah, that is one major difference, and definitely a time save, because it turned out there was nothing else. If I'm not mistaken, no real tools there either after that.
If he routes it out well enough, he might be able to get Aurox. Might be able to get the rest of his forms to 7 here. Because you got the Gamblers for Final, you got the Downstairs for, the Gamblers for Master, Downstairs for Final, and then just level Valor somewhere, probably on the gate fight. That'd be cool to see. Because I'm pretty sure he has a drive recovery laying around somewhere.
Surely.
So, if I'm Danimal, guard from the chest, Danimal. That looked kind of sick. I'm not gonna lie. Get off the skateboard, guard, and then open the. I didn't know you could go through that door. What? Have I been wasting time gliding to the other side of the train every time?
That both sides of the train are open?
Oh yeah, I didn't know that. Today I learned.
Oh.
What the? Holy cow, I did not know that. I've been wasting precious glide time.
This has been a very educational stream.
It really has. It's been educational all day. I learned from some the speedrunners. I learned from the longtime random enthusiasts. I'm learning from everybody.
No. It's Pride Lands.
Also, I don't... Are we going to get the final... I think we are going to get the final level. Okay.
Alright, jump scare, promise charm. Go boo! Go boo! Come on, jump scare, promise charm. Just go boo. I scared ya.
We have Master... We can also level Master while we're here. I believe we have a drive converter, so... I think we're going to see
I think I saw that.
All the forms leveled, yeah. It would be quite interesting if this was a torn page, because we still have one on 100 Acre Wood, and I think that might be... I can't quite tell on Aurox's stream. I see 1, 2, 3, 4... So if this is the last torn page on drives, then Aurox is full send on 100 Acre Wood, too.
Yeah.
It's not final 7.
All right. Well, let's check master. That's another deduction of points. I'm gonna have to go yell at him later.
I think he might be able to. He might be able to do both at the same time: master leveling and pushing this.
Most likely.
And that's exactly what he's doing.
Yeah,
I would not
master
deduct
leveling,
points
I'm
for
not-
this. This makes sense to me.
I'm not mad at this considering the information he has.
I think this is actually better than staying in TT and doing this, because you're killing 2 birds with 1 stone. Obviously not as fast because there's fewer orbs to be dropped.
Nah, I'm mad. I'm gonna be angry. I'm gonna be angry while I eat my chicken fingers.
Big Angie.
Big hangy and angy.
Yes.
So Danimal is gonna... It's gonna take Danimal a good, I think, 4 loadless minutes before the proof shows up. Now the question is, will Danimal end up proceeding into PR2? Because I think right now Danimal has... They actually have the same number of checks, but Aurox has more knowledge about the proof locations. So if Danimal pushes into PR2, that kind of gives Aurox some time to catch up. Or not catch up, but like go do other content. Oh, that scared me too.
Aurox almost did it too.
They did the same thing where they like almost convinced me that they were gonna leave without checking. Danimal also getting some nice master levels here on the mom fights. Very nice.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're asking the right question here. Who's gonna full send 100 Acre Wood first? I mean, first of all, let's determine if it comes down to that. Aurox is so close to getting all 5 drives to level 7 that we might have to hold off before it's even worth it.
Now, Aurox, you're being funny. There we go. You're being funny before. I get you.
It's a tough love from the coach here.
Nah, he was just joshing Thunder or the Lords. That's all.
Give him a little.
He was just joshing him. Yeah, just joshing him.
Alright, are we gonna see Valor 7 here? I think we'll be a little
God, I hope
short.
so. Darn.
So, alright, where does Aurox go now? Aurox, I think, now is in the territory where anything that he does, Danimal also has not done. Right? Unless I'm mistaken. Which is quite likely, but I'm looking at it, and I think that they both have now, like, similar missing checks. I think Aurox actually has the PR advantage. Does Danimal have anything that Aurox doesn't? I'm trying to see. Agrabah was one.
Looks like Danimal has the once more in 100 Acre.
Yeah, thank you. I was like, something's not adding up here. But it wasn't deep, right? Because it was in the first 6 chests, so...
Yeah, it wasn't very far in.
Valor... So that means it's Master 7. Oh no. What's on Master 7, chat? Place your bets.
At this point, I hope it's the Promise Charm.
I'm kind of hoping it's approved. That'd be pretty amazing.
Yeah, because you want to win that bet we made earlier where there's only 1 proof on drives.
I mean, I don't need to call me out like that. Excuse you, rude.
All right, so what I'd like to see Aurox do is open his menu, scroll down to Drive Recovery, and then go to Master Form and hit the carousel.
Could be something we see for sure.
I hope so.
We're still missing 2 reports, and can we actually deduce where they are? Not quite yet. We have
So LOD, OC,
Pride Lands and Halloween Town.
So it could be in any of these 4 worlds.
Yep. 2 of those 4 worlds must have a report. They end in just sheet of paper that probably doesn't hint anything useful anymore.
Yes. So we got the proof of peace.
I have to imagine that Danimal is probably going to start prioritizing second visits at this point, because we still have 2 reports, so prioritizing something that is guaranteed not a report makes sense. So I think we're going to see
100 acre wood.
potentially a PR2 push from Danimal, and then also 100 acre wood coming from Aurox, so we're going to get that once more shortly.
I hope and pray that it's just something on, like, Kenga's house.
The once more was just in that first 3.
Oh, man. Dare says we must yeet. Yeah. We'll see. So now we're, like, literally in coin flip territory. Other than the fact that Danimal has yet to do PR2, any new content we see could just be the final nail in the coffin.
1 roulette. Woo!
One thing definitely working in Aurox's favor is the significant dip in form levels, because Danimal might try to optimize the route around the form levels, which could be good if it is on Master 7. You'll probably get it maybe somewhat similar times. Who knows? We're going to get the race time set up for City Hall and Bab here shortly, who are coming up after this. I did reach out to Bab to see if he might be willing to go later after this race, depending on how long this goes. I have not heard back yet. So, Bab, if you are in chat, please check DMs.
All right, Rabbit, you better not be holding out on us. What do you got? What carrots are you farming here?
Lamp charm.
Genie.
Show me your genies.
He showed you his genie. Oh, no.
Rabbit, you terrible man. All right, we're going to go level up. We're going to go level Master. We're going to get on Master 7. We're going to get it on Master 7. You're going to do it successfully.
There's the drive.
You have no drive.
There's 1 drive recovery.
It's good enough.
I was going to say just enough for Master.
Alright, so Danimal now just picked up the limit form, so now we're going to see what Danimal does. Torn Pages.
Torn Pages.
Ah!
Danimal
Oh.
has a chance. Danimal has a chance to make a decision.
At least I was right.
Pride
At least I was
Lands.
Okay.
Here's a diff.
Ooh, okay.
So it's coming down to the curse of the ones. Who chooses right? 2 different ones that we have not seen. Here we go. Buckle up.
This is an actual coin flip. This
is actually coin flipping. Oh my god. Guys, gals, and non-binary pals, we have ourselves what I like to call a seed.
I feel blessed. I got to commentate on 2 banger seeds in a row. Like,
Yeah, these have been
dang.
insane. Were they back-to-back 5 drives for you?
Yeah, they were back-to-back 5 drives.
Oh my god. Alright. So, if there's a report in either of these 2 worlds, we will get it on the respective boss fights, because they are dead on first visits.
Now this is pod racing.
But I like the HT2 over Pride Lands 2.
More checks for sure, or at least you can get through it faster. There's a lot of dead time in Pride Lands 2, just running back to the Oasis, unfortunately. Alright, we're taking a DM on Scar. No worries. Just reflect 3 times. Paper for Aurox.
Paper.
Oh!
That Pride Lands
Yo.
Valor form.
Is it going to be OC? Is it going to be OC? Is it going to be OC?
There is no paper yet for Danimal, but I think there's another check after this.
It should be the Circle of Life check. No, you get that at the Oasis. I'm wrong.
It is Pride Lands 2.
Oh!
Is Danimal gonna go back in?
Is he? Is he? Is he?
He's
Oh, he's
going
going
back
back
in.
in. Oh, man.
So this is gonna be very, very close if it is here, because Aurox is right on his tail. with slightly more tools, slightly more info. This is going to be very, very close. Just want to give also a massive shout out to City Hall and Bab for also agreeing to start naturally after this seed is over. Thank you all, Fresh Faces, for allowing us to give every race its appropriate time. I know it's not always possible because, you know, life is busy and we all have our schedules, but I appreciate y'all being very flexible in your matches.
I think this is just going to come down to loadless, honestly.
It really is. I mean, assuming it's here. If it's not here, Danimal could still go to Halloween Town and 100 Acre. So if it's not here, then Aurox, I think, is ahead. If it is here, Aurox is slightly behind, but not out of it. So this is going to be a very close race.
We need to say that maybe there's a cure here, or
it can't
something
be a cure.
To keep there.
Cure is on DC. The only thing that can be here is a Thunder. Actually, there's only two checks that can be here: a Thunder or a Promise Charm. So here's our joint tracker, as far as I can see. This is what I have.
So it's just legitimately a 50-50.
Correct. Yes, between this and so between LOD, OC, and Pride Lands, there's a Report, Thunder, and Promise Charm. And because this is a second visit for Pride Lands, this is just a 50-50. We have a legitimate coin flip. So we only have Ground Shaker left, right? That's the only thing left.
Yeah, it's just Ground Shaker.
Oh man, and I think we do have Berserk Charge for both racers. This is insane. This is insane. It's actually a Ground Shaker seed, potentially. So you're gonna see the Berserk Charge strat that I've been teasing for Ground Shaker, I think. AB, I'm assuming you've seen this Ground Shaker strat before, right?
Yes, I've actually gotten to use it in one of the seeds that I just kind of ran on my own, and it feels so good to do.
You want to explain to the chat what that is, then? I want to give you the floor.
I was going to say, if it's what I'm thinking it is, and I'm not mistaking it for something else, basically, once you have the ability to hit the eyeball, you hit a cure, and you're able to use your spinny attack, that one, that Danimal's doing right now, and it just melts the health in Berserk Charge.
As you just saw Danimal perform that.
Like, it melts. It absolutely trivializes the entire fight.
And then watch what Danimal does here. Locks on to the head. Wait, did he lose the lock on? What happened?
Oh no!
It's alright, just get up there. Pop your ethers and get up there.
There we go.
Reflect your way through this. Oh, and we're going to use the limit, maybe. That works too, I think. Just wait for this dude to show back up. Nicely. Oh, it's a Thunder!
The Thunder!
Oh man, the race is still on!
So the race is on, and now Aurox has the advantage, in my opinion, because after this, Aurox has the same information we do, if I'm not mistaken. Aurox has all the information. So now the question is, from our perspective and from Aurox's perspective, which world is faster, LOD or OC?
I think in just in the number of like checks alone, OC is probably the best idea.
Oh, Danimal is leveling.
Leveling forms, can't blame him, obviously, because remember, he knows that that can't be a report. I'm actually gonna...
And again, the recency bias, my brain would be like, there were 2 proofs in the last seed. My brain would still be like, that could be a proof.
The magnet is also potentially helpful for Danimal, so it's like a proof plus some tools. But I'm going to actually give some pushback on what Smith said. I actually think I would push LOD. Because with all my magnets, OC, I have to do all of Hades Escape and OC before I finally start to get my... But I have to do the missions. Never mind. Hang on. I have to do the missions, which is... I guess I get like checks through the missions. So I would probably push LOD in a panic, but wow.
It ultimately does just come down to a decision.
I think one thing working in Aurox's favor here is, unfortunately, Danimal is still, from his tracker's perspective, right? If I actually zoom in on it very quickly, you can. It doesn't really show the tracker in a much bigger font, I guess. So let me go back to the 1v1 full. But the drives in the 100 Acre Wood is definitely more appealing because you know that can't be a report, right? So
You have Berserk charge up, Aurox. You have Berserk charge up. You only have one finisher. You gotta do something about it.
Oh, we don't have any items. That's why we don't have ethers.
Oh, interesting.
Is Aurox? I'm assuming Aurox is saving some money for ethers. All right, with this limit, we should be fine, right? Assuming he doesn't.
I just don't think he's really menued to put on ethers.
No, is this
I'm
gonna
wondering
reach?
what he's doing.
He's on the floor. How did that happen? How did he get?
He fell off the side.
But no, but
he
was
fell
up
off
at
the side.
Do you just drop down to the floor for the finisher of the limit?
Yes.
Oh,
Yes, you dropped onto the floor.
I've never seen that before.
The brief pause, though.
I'm trying to think. Can he do a couple hits on the ground and then finish with the square? The roar that Sora does? But I don't know if the boss is going to be on the ground long enough for him to do that.
Oh, I see what you mean.
Because that's the only finisher potentially Sora would have is Lion.
Oh, nicely done. He did exactly what you said.
Okay, cool. I'm glad. Alright.
So,
Yeah, knowing where your finishers are is, like, really important with Berserk Charge.
the edge of my seat, because Danimal's almost done with his drive levels. We're going
LOD.
to LOD.
If it's right on mission, if it's right on Shan Yu, I'ma scream.
If it's on Shan Yu, that's great. I mean,
Or not Shan Yu, but guy in the beginning, General Chang. Shang.
that's going to be crazy. The LOD one again. It's crazy that
I would do search. I'm just saying. I would do search immediately. I want that instant gratification.
I would do the
Okay.
first two chests here and then search. I agree to do. I would not leave search for last.
I just like the instant gratification.
Listen, I remember the early days when there was one that if you left it for last, your game crashed.
So the only crash that I remember specifically was boss enemy. If you killed the assault rider last was the only crash.
Okay, that might be what I'm thinking of.
Yeah, most of the time doing the missions was pretty fine. But having Magnet just, oh, it's so good, so fast. Alright, what's on the search?
Okay, so Danimal does not yet know that it's not final form. So we're gonna get final form, and I'm assuming master form while we're here in TT3. So I think Aurox comfortably has.
All right,
the
mountain
lead here.
climb. Mountain climb it is.
So I think that the best chance that Danimal has currently is get your form levels here, and then hopefully push OC immediately. Obviously, Danimal has so many options on the table, but I think given that any other path results in Aurox likely being ahead, if you're rooting for Danimal, you're hoping he goes straight into OC. Okay, getting master levels, I believe, here. Oh, wait, he's never done Courtyard, so he... Okay, yeah. He's debating if I should just go straight to Courtyard.
Cave? Oh, cave. What's in the cave? What's in the cave?
Holy cow, it just the seed goes on. Oh, good point from Bab that the torn page that Danimal will get on Master 7 could send him down the 100-acre wood rabbit hole.
He's going to LOD.
He's going to LOD.
Come on, cave. Oh, wait, no, cave can't have anything. Never mind.
Well, I think at this point, we're looking at it's looking bleak for Danimal because at this point, Aurox is already ahead in LOD, and if Danimal is committing, then Aurox will either get the proof in LOD before Danimal, or knows it's an OC. Whereas Danimal doesn't have that full intel yet.
Oh.
And given the choice between OC and Halloween Town, does Danimal go to Halloween Town instead?
Couldn't blame him.
All right, this is a bathroom break.
You know what? That's actually not a bad idea.
I will hold down the fort.
Thank you, Avy.
I mean, I'm still here. Oh, this is a race.
I said it with the last seed, and I'll say it for this one too. The ticket pays for the whole seat, but you're only going to need the edge.
Yep. Oh, I think. Okay, were skips allowed or no in this?
No skips.
Okay. Man, so it can be on Shan Yu, or it can be in Throne Room. If it's in Throne Room, I'm gonna geek out.
Honestly, looking at what we have now, I'm struggling to see where this isn't in Aurox's favor at all. Like,
if it was like a chess.com black and white thing on the side, I don't think it's all the way in Aurox's side. I still think it's fairly close. Like, I think it's teetering more towards Aurox, yes. But at a moment's notice, it could change.
That is true, and
but I do
Rando
strongly
is
agree
Rando
Aurox
Rando.
probably has this. Like, he's about to do Shan Yu, you head back in, you do another 35 seconds of Riku, and then you just go.
Right. I guess one thing that could be working for Danimal, but I don't really have any suspicion to believe that this would be something he'd want to do, is just immediately leave when you recognize it's not before minute fight and go to OC.
Right.
But
You,
yes.
you think about now you have to basically what is it called? Think about what your opponent's doing.
metagame.
And metagame.
Yeah.
Think about what your opponent's doing, and are they in fact going to, like, they've probably already done this, or we're doing this right now. What's something they're not doing? Then go do it. But you could also just metagame yourself out of the proof, like doing that.
Right. By the
All
way,
right,
if you pay
on the
attention-
hidden dragon check.
If you look at Danimal's stream, when he room transitions, you'll see exactly what I'm talking about the mod that he made.
Oh, it's not a proof. Oh, it's the proof, because it can't be can't be
LOD2 has the proof.
Oh, they're probably quaking. Thunderlord, Underwriter,
Stormrider.
Stormrider, whatever his name is. Fuck. I'm sorry. This is exciting. It's been a while since I've seen scenes like this.
Yeah, these were a couple banger seeds back to back.
Well played from both of them.
Yeah.
Coach better be proud.
Oh, I'm proud of my boy.
Both coaches should be proud of both of these boys. I don't have Met on in the chat or on call, but Met should be proud too.
Yeah, me and Oryx were talking, and he was like, you know, Danimal was trained by both Sonic and Kale, and like he was, you know, he's doing it. But I believe in my boy.
They've both been practicing with each other too, so they were helping each other out in the prep for the tourney. So it's luck of the draw that it just turned out to be them facing off against each other in top 32.
Yep. but I will still say this because Danimal's gonna know that it's in LOD2. His loadless time is still 30 seconds faster, so it will come down to dome skip.
I don't know. I mean, it could for sure, but I think Danimal is more than 90 seconds behind Aurox right now. Yeah, the how many domes game.
There it is.
There it is. Leave. Now
And by
it's
the
crunch
way,
time.
we will be saying goodbye to these races the instant that either one of them finishes, just because we do have another pair ready to go.
Ignore the candy on the way up too. You don't need armor. You got second chance. You got once more. You're gonna live. Get up there.
63 base magic. Give yourself the items and go, 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 go.
Use. Oh, he didn't hit triangle on the items. That's fine. Don't use any of them. There you go. Go. Ignore the bulky vendors. Don't be enticed by the siren's candy.
You know what the funny thing is? Aurox is probably wondering. If I'm Aurox, and I'm not saying that Aurox played bad or Danimal played bad. I'm just like, if I'm Aurox and the only thing I can see is my own perspective, my first thought is Danimal's hitting done in 30 seconds, right? Like that's
Yep.
you've got it. That's got to be what crosses your mind when you have only one check remaining. You're like, I chose wrong. It's my time to die.
This is what gets my heart beating in
Yeah.
a crit seed. Is when you get to this moment when no one's finished and you're just now getting to final fights. That is where you focus 100%.
Well, it's
Like
not just
all
that
your
no
brain
one has
power
finished.
goes to this.
It's that Aurox has done literally everything else except for OC.
Yeah.
So it's just like Aurox has to be thinking that Danimal might not have had a good reason to go to OC, so Danimal might just be ahead of me.
Yeah,
Oh,
if I were in
actually, you know what?
Aurox's
Too,
position-
he might think it's on, because it could still be in 100 Acre Woods, couldn't it?
What do you mean?
On Danimal's perspective, it could still be 100 Acre Wood.
Oh yeah,
right?
for Danimal, Danimal is unfortunately, I think, quite behind. But like for Danimal, it's not complete. What I'm saying, if I'm Aurox, right, and I'm entering final fights, I only have one other check I don't have, right?
Yeah.
So like I'm thinking like, oh god, this is gonna come down to final fights, or I'm already behind. But AB, you were also about to say something. What were you gonna say?
If I were in Aurox's position, despite us knowing that he's ahead at the moment, if I were him, you'd be able to open a masonry business with the amount of bricks. Like I would be terrified.
Did you guys like Long Riku with his wooden sword?
Using the maxed out final form that he spent all that time grinding for here for Engine
Yeah,
Core.
it's the victory lap with final form. You got it up to 7. You used it all. Just use it more.
And it probably might last long enough for the entirety of Engine Core here. Beautiful.
And we're on.
All right, I'm gonna start setting up for the next one. And also, we do have a commentator rotation for both of you for this match. Let me just double check that that's the case. I'm gonna ping for both of them.
Oh, beautiful. Using the explosion iframes to get through the swipe. Love it. Let's go, my boy. Let's go. Keep it pushing. We're going into armor 2. You got this. Dodge roll, guard, do something. Get ready for a reflect. Okay, cool. Oh. Oh. Go. Go, go, go. Please,
And
dear
Danimal
Lord,
also
get
entering
the dome
final
skip.
fights.
Please get the dome skip.
I hope they both get the dome skip. Unfortunately, I don't think we'll have enough time. If Aurox does get the dome skip first try, I don't think we'll have enough time to showcase Danimal finishing the seed as much as I would love to. Just because we got to move on.
I've like gone silent because I'm enthralled.
Yeah, me too. These two played phenomenally.
They did. They played very well.
They would have finished right behind one another in an ABN seed.
Mm-hmm.
Nice reflect.
Nice. Oh! Keep it going. Use this momentum.
And poor Danimal's probably thinking the same thing that Aurox was thinking when he was in Final Fights. But unfortunately for him, that nightmare is about to become a reality, potentially.
You got it. You got it. Reflect. First one. Avoid the second one. Reflect the third one. Dodge the fourth one. Reflect the fifth one. Dodge the sixth one. And then do the seventh and the eighth. Beautiful! Laser phase. Let's go!
Clean.
Keep it up. Menu and ether. Get ready for him coming back. Nice. All right, make sure you're on session. Too early. It's fine.
Okay, he's got this. He's got items for days, so...
Yeah. All right, just let it drop. Just let it drop. Just let it drop. Just let it drop. Don't use the finisher.
He's got reflects though. He's got so if he does get that reflect.
Oh God! I got bricks. Reflect. Reflect.
Wait,
three reflects.
What happened? Did the Alzen not do any hits? Oh, the Alzen didn't hit.
All right.
So this, if we go all ethers here, right? If we go, don't do. We're in trouble now. I think, unfortunately, for dome skip.
Oh no!
Yeah, I don't think we have enough time to pop the ether and do the. Will Riku come in handy? Oh, we tried to go for the limit form.
All right, just take the dome.
I think if we take the dome, it's over.
No, yeah, don't take.
He's not taking the dome.
Good.
Oh, this. Holy cow! Wait, this. Wow. So you're saying there's a
way
chance?
More interesting.
Okay. Now, Aurox did start this fight at about 125.10 loadless. Danimal still has one more phase for AG2, so I think they're going to start the fight at roughly the same time. Wow, okay. Very clean.
I stopped breathing for a second.
Okay, he's got the dome skip here.
Oh,
I think this is dome skip.
It is.
So now we just have to wait. We actually have to wait for Danimal to finish because this is this.
Don't push him out. All right.
Aurox finished with a load list of 125.43, but now Danimal has a chance. It's gonna be
40 seconds.
I don't think it's possible, but oh,
I've seen Jared kill him in 40 seconds. I'm pretty sure he can do it in 30.
All right.
Oh my god.
God. Unfortunately, slightly too. The cutscene is taking so long.
Oh.
I think
bricks.
I don't think it's possible. Between even just the loading of the session, I know we have Trinity limit, but I just don't think we have 10 seconds. There's no way, right? I don't think it's possible. It's not. Aurox wins. The load list is now higher. Wait, what is the actual difference? Oh my, they finished within 7 seconds of each other.
Oh my god, that hurt. Oh, what a finish.
Oh my god.
Aurox made our hearts stop with the diets faster. And honestly, the diets faster might have actually given Aurox the win.
It did. It did.
Wait,
I'm
that's
so happy.
insane. The Diet's Faster gave Aurox the W. I don't think I've ever seen this in 3 years of Rando. I don't think I've actually seen the difference of Diet's Faster make the difference.
If you got them, post the Diet's Faster in the chat, please. I know you have Shanaina's hints.
Oh my goodness.
Shanaina's emotes. One of you has to. Post them.
That is insane. What an incredible display from both racers. That's insane. Aurox, you won because of the Diet's Faster. You won by 7 seconds. You won by 7 seconds because you didn't take the dome. Oh my god. So, okay, I do want to quickly rush us along because we do have another pair of racers. Before I give it over to the comms and rotate the comms, I do want to quickly say GG's to Aurox. I also want to say Danimal has been a massive supporter of this entire event from its inception. So, Danimal, you have been a wonderful friend, a wonderful contribution to this event, and honestly, I don't like showing favoritism, but given how much the LOD1 screwed you last year, I'm at least grateful that the LOD1 was in the top 32 and not the chopping block for you this year. But yeah, absolutely wonderful legend in our community. Getting into the modding game, I'm sure this is not the last of Danimal here. What an exciting race. Before we quickly rotate out our commentators, I do want to give them a chance to talk about themselves and where you can find them. So let's start with you, AB.
I'm AB Baby. I'm a streamer in theory. I plan to get back to it. I do variety stuff when I do stream. I tend to do Kingdom Hearts. I'm definitely adding Rando to that rotation, and Genshin. And it was just, thank you so much for having me on this. And if you ever need someone to fill in, hit me up, because this was a blast. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no, thank you so much for all the t-shirt ideas. We're gonna get rich. And Smiths.
I want to thank my co-commentator, AB Baby. It was nice to have you in here. I was happy to have someone to bounce the energy off of. You too, Roro. Thank you for being here and hosting the Fresh Faces. You can find me streaming, and Fresh Faces has invigorated me to start streaming again. So, you know, I'm going to be doing that during the weekdays. Smithsville LV, that is SMITHSVILLELV, all underscores. I'll also be doing Honkai Star Rail alongside it because the new update's coming out soon. And then probably also Archipelagos with my friends. So look forward to those.
Not only that, but Smithsville also pledged to do a race at the 3K mark, which we reached. So Smithsville, you're going to be doing more than just that. You're going to be racing, my friend. We raised the money. You're a man of your word.
We did. I am a man of my word. Time and place, runners, everything. What do you want it to be? Let me know.
All right, commentators, I'm sorry to rush you out of here, but we have 2 new commentators rotating in, 2 new racers.
Later.
Take care, both of you.